Serge Gnabry wasn't meant to be a football superstar. At least that's what they told him. Rejected, doubted, labeled not good enough. Yet against all odds, he became one of the most dangerous wingers in Europe, winning the Champions League with Bayern Munich. But before the glory, before the trophies, there was struggle, a painful injury, a humiliating loan spell, a coach who didn't believe in him. This is the story of Serge Gnabry, the Arsenal reject who proved everyone wrong. And yet, even after reaching the pinnacle of club football, he still lost something, a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. Stay tuned, because this story is one you won't believe. Early years, a promising talent. Serge David Gnabry was born on July 14, 1995, in Stuttgart, Germany. His father, Jean Herman, had immigrated from Ivory Coast, while his mother was German. From an early age, Gnabry showed remarkable athleticism. He was fast, ridiculously fast. But his skills weren't limited to football. As a child, he was also a gifted sprinter and could have pursued a career in athletics. Yet football was his true passion. At 6 years old, he joined his local club, TSV Weissach. From there, he moved to VfB Stuttgart's youth academy, where his speed and technical ability made him one of the most exciting prospects in German football. Big clubs were watching, and soon one of England's biggest teams came calling. At just 16 years old, Gnabry made a bold decision. He left Germany to join Arsenal's academy in 2011. It was a massive risk. A new country, a different football culture, and an uncertain future. But Gnabry believed in himself, and at first it looked like he had made the right choice. The Arsenal struggles, what went wrong? Arsene Wenger had a reputation for developing young talent, and he saw something special in Gnabry. At 17, he was already making his first team debut, a rare feat for someone so young in the Premier League. Then came the 2013-14 season. It was his breakout year. He scored his first Premier League goal against Swansea and dazzled fans with his pace, dribbling, and fearless attacking play. Some even compared him to Theo Walcott and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, predicting he would become Arsenal's next superstar. But then, disaster struck. A serious knee injury sidelined him for over a year. When he finally returned, he wasn't the same player. The explosive speed, the sharpness, the confidence, it was all missing. Then came a fateful decision that almost destroyed his career. In 2015, Arsenal loaned him to West Bromwich Albion to regain form. It was a nightmare. West Brom, the lowest point. West Brom was managed by Tony Pulis, a coach known for his defensive, no-nonsense approach to football. It was the worst possible environment for a young attacking winger. Pulis didn't rate him. He didn't trust him. And worst of all, he publicly humiliated him. Serge is not at the required level to play for West Brom, Pulis said. Imagine hearing that. A young player trying to rebuild his career after injury, being told he wasn't even good enough for a mid-table Premier League club. He barely played. Just 12 minutes of Premier League football in 6 months. It was brutal. Arsenal had lost faith in him. West Brom rejected him. His dream of making it in England seemed to be over. But instead of giving up, Gnabry made the most important decision of his career. It was time to go home. The turning point back to Germany. In 2016, Gnabry left Arsenal and signed with Werder Bremen. It was a fresh start, a chance to prove himself again. And suddenly, everything changed. That season, he exploded onto the Bundesliga scene. 11 goals, a constant attacking threat. His speed and confidence were back. He was no longer a forgotten talent. He was a rising star. Bayern Munich took notice. After just one season at Bremen, Bayern triggered his release clause and signed him. But they weren't ready to throw him straight into their squad. Instead, they loaned him to Hoffenheim, a club known for developing young talent. Under the guidance of Julian Nagelsmann, Gnabry refined his game. He became more tactically aware, improved his finishing, and developed into a complete winger. When he returned to Bayern in 2018, he wasn't just a promising youngster anymore. He was ready to take over. Bayern Munich, the comeback story. At Bayern Munich, the competition was fierce. The squad was filled with some of the best players in the world. Robert Lewandowski, Thomas Müller, Joshua Kimmich, and, at the time, legends like Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery. Bayern were a team built for dominance, and breaking into their starting 11 was no easy feat. Would Gnabry even get his chance? The answer came quickly. He didn't just break into the team, he forced his way in with sheer talent and determination. Bayern's high-intensity, attacking system suited him perfectly. His pace, dribbling, and finishing made him a perfect fit for their fast, aggressive style of play. In his first full season, he scored 13 Bundesliga goals, quickly becoming one of the team's most reliable attacking weapons. More importantly, he helped Bayern reclaim the league title, proving he belonged among Europe's elite. But his true moment of greatness came in the 2019-20 season. That year, he didn't just improve, he exploded. He became one of the most dangerous wingers in the world, delivering unforgettable performances on the biggest stage. This was the season when Serge Gnabry went from being a promising talent to a certified superstar. The Champions League masterclass. Bayern Munich were simply unstoppable that season. Under the management of Hansi Flick, they played breathtaking, attacking football, dominating every opponent in their path. But while the team as a whole was a well-oiled machine, Serge Gnabry was one of the standout stars, delivering one of the most memorable individual campaigns in Champions League history. His most iconic performance? The 7-2 demolition of Tottenham Hotspur in London. Bayern were already one of the favorites to win the tournament, but no one expected what was about to unfold. Spurs, the previous season's finalists, were humiliated on their own turf. And at the heart of it all was Gnabry, who ran riot, scoring 4 goals in a single game. It was a masterclass in speed, finishing, and movement. Every time he got the ball, Tottenham's defenders were helpless. His performance that night cemented his status as one of Europe's most feared wingers. Few players had ever torn apart an English team so effortlessly in the Champions League, but Gnabry wasn't done yet. In the semi-finals against Lyon, he once again proved his worth, scoring 2 crucial goals to lead Bayern into the final. He was in the form of his life, and now he had the chance to complete his redemption story. On the biggest stage, the Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain, he didn't get on the score sheet, but his movement, pressing, and passing were crucial in dismantling PSG's game plan. When the final whistle blew, Bayern were champions. Serge Gnabry had completed his journey from being unwanted at West Brom to conquering Europe. But there was one problem: the mystery of the lost ball. Normally, when a player scores a hat trick or delivers a legendary performance, they get to keep the match ball. It's a time-honored football tradition, one that symbolizes their moment of greatness, a physical reminder of their dominance on the pitch. After his 4-goal masterclass against Tottenham, Serge Gnabry should have received that ball. It was his moment, his night, his statement to the world that he had arrived among the elite. But strangely, the ball vanished. No one knows exactly what happened to it. Some believe a Bayern Munich staff member mistakenly took it while clearing the dressing room. Others say it was lost in the chaos of the celebrations, misplaced in the frenzy of teammates congratulating each other. A few even speculate that someone, somewhere, took it as a souvenir, perhaps a lucky ball boy, an opposing player, or even a collector who saw an opportunity to claim a piece of football history. Even Gnabry himself remains in the dark. In post-match interviews, he admitted that he never got the ball and had no idea where it ended up. It's as if it just disappeared into thin air. To this day, the whereabouts of that match ball remain one of football's great small mysteries. But in the grand scheme of things, it didn't matter, because what truly mattered was that Serge Gnabry had made history, not just by scoring 4 goals, but by proving that he belonged among the very best. The lesson from Gnabry's story. Serge Gnabry's story isn't just about football, it's about resilience. He was rejected by Arsenal. He was doubted at West Brom. He was told he wasn't good enough, but he never gave up, and now he's a Champions League winner. His story is proof that setbacks don't define you. It's how you respond to them that matters. So the next time someone tells you that you're not good enough, remember Serge Gnabry, because he proved them all wrong. And so can you. What do you think? Did Arsenal make a mistake letting Gnabry go? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more football stories.